Yo, it's your boy, Jemz Gainer Fitness. We back again for another rant video. I think this has to be like episode 5. So, topic of discussion, horror films. Yes, the one thing I probably hate the most in this world, horror films. You know, actually that's a lie. That's a natural lie, because I think over the years I've been able to now tolerate them. Like, I can watch them and think I'm starting to find it a bit intriguing and interesting. But, however, I am not one of you freaks of nature who can sit on your own and watch a horror film on your ones. Are you mental, fam? Nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Like, yeah, horror films ain't me at all. Not me. Like, I can tolerate them when I'm watching it with someone, and I will still jump shitless as well. Like, don't matter if I'm with a ting, don't matter if I'm with a girl. Like, I don't care. I'm going to scream at the top of my lungs. God himself is going to hear, man. Horror films are not me. I don't do them. I don't. Like, I've watched a couple now. Like, well, I say a couple. I've watched loads now, and I have to say, I think the worst one. And I don't think it's because of the actual film itself. I think it's because of the fact that I watched it in cinema, and it was the new Annabelle film. I think I don't remember what it was called, man. Like Annabelle Comes Home or something like that. And when I say I was triggered, I was different. I sat there on the edge of my seat, literally just like, nah. Can I leave? Bear in mind, I'm with people as well, you know. I'm with my ex girl now, my ex, and 2 of her mates, and I'm sitting there and I'm literally saying to them like, yo, I'm ready to leave. I'm not on this. This is 5 minutes into the film. 5 minutes into the film, I'm just like, I'm ready to go home. Like, this is not me. And the mad thing is, I was the loudest screamer there as well. Like, I was jumping at every single thing. Now, if we were sitting at home watching it, probably not. I wouldn't have screamed at everything. More than likely, I would have screamed at most of it, but not everything. But the fact that we had fucking this whole surround sound thing going on, yeah, it messed me up. Like, I was literally shouting, saying, "I'm ready to go. I am ready to go." I could not deal with it. I don't know how you people sit around and watch horror films on a daily. And bear in mind, if I watch a horror film, I've got to watch something else after the horror film. Like, I can't just go to bed after watching a horror film. Like, it can't be done. Yes, I know I sound bare childish, but that is just me, fam. I gotta watch something a bit more lighter. Whether that's, I don't know, Rick and Morty, or something else, or a Disney film or something. I'm watching something that's going to lift my spirits, because I'm not going to go to sleep troubled. And that's exactly what I am when I watch horror films. I am bare troubled by the whole. And it's the fact that, in my opinion, some of these things could happen, because I do believe in bad spirits. I believe in spirits, and so I think all that kind of stuff, I think because I believe in it, that's why it affects me so much. And why I'm just why it kind of fucks with man's head. Like zombie films and gruesome films and stuff like that, and all those kind of gory films, they don't really do it for me. Like, I generally won't get shook at them. Like, don't get wrong, there'll be jump scares. There'll be jump scares. Like, there's jump scares in thriller movies, and you know, it'll make man jump. But like, generally, like the whole gory films and stuff like that, like, they don't really get to man like that. Like, I'm not really fussed or fazed by them. But the things with like demons and spirits and all that malarkey, yo, it messes me up, fam. Like, I think it's been a while now since I've watched one, and I can definitely say I will not be watching one anytime soon unless I am with someone. I do not watch horror films alone. I think anyone that watches a horror film alone, you've got issues. I mean, anyway, black people, we don't do horror films anyway. Majority of black people I know don't do horror films. It's almost a fact that we do not do horror films. So, and the black people in these horror films as well, I don't care. The stereotype is still there. Most of them, they may not all die first sometimes, but they do die. They don't usually ever survive. Which is mad, because I'd say black people have one superpower of all, and it's we have the ability to run fast. But we don't see any of them actually do it in films. They all want to go about and do this whole thing where they want to search around and look around. Are you mad? You think I'm searching around when I know somewhere is haunted? No, I'm peacing out. I'm going home. I'm not about to stick around. Why are they always in forests? Why are they always in the middle of some damn forest? You won't catch me in no forest. But you won't even catch me as soon as the lights go on outside. you know them ones like when your parents used to be like, come back home by the time the lights come on. Mad. But yeah, I don't know how people do horror films, you know. I think Annabelle Homecoming was one of the worst ones I've watched. And I think the first Annabelle film as well, that was also bad. Conjuring, yeah, that messed me up as well. I can't remember if it was the first or second one. I think it might have been the first one that messed me up. I think the second one didn't really do too much for me. What's the other one? Ouija, yeah, that one also messed up, man. I can't remember if it was number 1 or number 2. It might have been 2, but yeah, that film finished me. Even to a certain extent, Bird Box. Like, Bird Box didn't get me shook like that, but the concept of it was mad. Like, don't get me wrong, like the whole concept of a creature or whatever it is, or an entity that made people kill themselves, that's already been done. Like, if you haven't already seen the film, it's The Happening or something like that, or It's Happening. Yeah, that's where the original idea of the film come from, and I think it was starring Mark Wahlberg or something like that. So Bird Box was basically just a better version of that film, but I think there was one scene in Bird Box, and I just thought that this was mad. Like, I think it was at the start of the film, and some old lady gets taken up by the entity or whatever, and then she decides to go into a car that's already set on fire and sit in the fire. Now, personally, I don't know what it was about that one scene, but it messed me up. I just thought that was kind of mad. I was like, huh? Woman just sat in fire. Like, it was nothing. Like, don't you think that's mad? Imagine someone just being like, you know what, I'm going to sit in fire. No, not even anyone. I don't think anyone that wanted to commit suicide, I don't think they'd ever want to do it that way, because it's not going to be quick. It's not going to be quick, and you're going to feel a whole lot of pain rather than, you know, just doing something quicker. Nah, the concept of sitting in fire scared the life out of me. I think that was the only bit of the film that really got me, like, kind of fucked up. That and the ending when they're trying to run from the thing and it's just coming in different directions. I thought that was a bit mad. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because I've gone on for a bit now and man's kind of tired and kind of hungry still. I've decided that I'm probably gonna do 10 episodes of the rant sessions, and then I'm gonna give them, either I'm gonna stop or I'm gonna give them a break for a while. Obviously, if people ask for it back in like high demand, then I'll bring it back. But I'll probably have a break from doing the rant sessions for a bit, and then probably do something else or have some kind of other like series, maybe about nutrition, maybe about just training, maybe something completely random. But we shall see. Anyways, can you follow my Instagram as well? It's gonna be down below. And this has been your boy Jemz getting the fitness, and I am gone.
I got millions on my mind, still I get so anxious, and I can't help me. Got my feelings on the line, and I get no answers. Something wrong with me. I'm not on cloud